guys, it's April. This is flower number 4 that I'm releasing for my Patreon annual supporters only. And you will find that uploaded on the annual supporters tab at craftingwithapril.co. But this one is an SVG, so you're going to have to upload this. And the only reason I made this one an SVG is because all the curves in it on the top of the petal are just too hard to try to get a smooth line in Design Space. So I had to go in where I could play with the oval or rounded shape and pull the nodes in and add nodes to bring in those curves. So let's go ahead and click on upload. Once you have gone to craftingwithapril.co and you've downloaded it, you're going to click upload here. You're going to upload image, and you can see I've already done it. But you're going to upload image, and then you're just going to drag and drop, okay? And once you drag and drop, you'll see it here, and you're going to insert your image. It's going to come in at this size. You're going to ungroup it, and this is max size, okay? You can see this is, 11.496 is close to 11.5. If you want to change it, just select everything and change it. But the one thing that you need to do, and I'm just going to minimize this down, is you want to take each one of these, and the first thing you want to do is attach. You want to attach that cut line because we can't get it to attach in Shortcut Slot. So you're just going to have to attach those on each one, like so. And this is set at 11. You can change that to 11.5 if you want. I have not tested that piece. I am about to cut and test it. However, I'm not going to make a giant flower because I just can't get it to fit on camera in my camera area. So I am going to select all, and I'm going to align at center. And you can see that it's within its print limits, or its cut limits. I'm sorry, not print. And I'm just going to size mine down so that I can make a smaller version of it. And then I'm going to pull these pieces off to the side. And again, you'll want to cut this. You'll want to cut 2 of them if you're using a piece of scrap cardboard, because you want to give your base something sturdy. And I've got a 6-sided base in here. If you want to change it to an 8-side, that's totally up to you. I'm sorry, I've got an 8-side. If you want 6-side, go ahead and do that. But you need to cut the number of petals that you'll need. And then this is your center. You may need 1 or 2 depending on the size that you make your flower. So I'm going to select all of these. I'm going to line and center them. And then I'm just going to duplicate. I'm going to group it first. And then I'm just going to duplicate it, so that I have 8 petals, 8 sets of petals. And then I'm going to hit make it. And you can see there's my center, and everything else is going to cut on these few mats. Now, don't always take Design Space's word for it. You can move the object, because I can see some of these will fit here. And so I'm just going to move them. I doubt I can get everything to fit on one page. Let's see. Going to shuffle some things around here, because if I pull these down just slightly, I might be able to get more on the page. We'll see. Maybe if you can turn some of them in. So I'm going to go and play with mine and get mine all set up. Move some of my stuff around so I can save some paper, and you can do that on the others. And then I'm going to cut mine, come back and put one together for you guys. Okay, so here we are, and guys, I went ahead and rolled my center. Yours is going to be much bigger if you're doing the giant flower, but if you're doing one small like me, your smallest petals you'll probably want to come in and give them a little bit of cupping. Now, if you're doing the larger flowers, of course, you can roll them different ways. You can cup them. You can do lots of different things. You can curl them up. I think I'm going to curl this one up on both sides and maybe do them randomly, but I'm just going to curl everything. And from that point, it's going to be the same as we did with the giant flower number 1. And you're just going to glue your large ones on the outer and work your way in with the center ones, just alternating between 2 petals like we did before. So when you've got your first layer all around your base, then your next size layer is going to go in between those, and then you're going to alternate as you go in. Now, because this is a little bit too small, I am going to enlarge mine in the file. So just make sure that when you upload yours, that your base of your flower, I made it just a tiny bit too wide to fit that hexagon. So I'm just going to enlarge my hexagon just a little bit and cut another one because I feel like this might be too tight. I may go with it, see how it comes out. But we're going to do that. I'll come back and I'll show you the finished product. And don't forget, you want your first layer, you don't want them to stand up like that. You just want them to barely lift up off the edge, especially if you're doing a wall on this one. I mean, these are really tight, and if you feel like they're too tight, just go in and snip it a little bit higher, and that's going to give you a little bit more play where you can bring that in and it will lift up without standing up, because the tighter you pull those in, the higher it's going to stand up. So I'm making this one to go on top of a gift, so that's one of the reasons why I wanted to do this one and do it smaller, just to see how it comes out. May work, may not, we're going to find out. So I will come back and show you a photo of the finished one, put yours together. And as I stated on the one we released yesterday, if you make this flower giant, small, doesn't matter, however you make it, if you'll send me your photo, I will put it up on the site and feature it there with the video. So I'll be back to show you the finished one. You guys have a great day, and I'll catch you on the next video.